Hello, how are you? This seems dark. I gotta hurry up and close my drapes. Hold that thought. There we go. You know, I've been shooting videos for I don't know how long. And when Facebook first came out, you couldn't do horizontal. Everything had to be vertical. So I have everything set up for vertical view. Then I'm talking to somebody on Friday. They sent me an email and said, you know, I got some of your videos and I'm going to convert them, but I have to convert them to horizontal view. You know, why don't you film that way? And I said, well, because you can't. Who knew you could? So I'm doing this horizontal view, so we'll see what we get. I want to talk to you today about up-leveling your life, change. Whenever I up-level my life, whenever I try to make changes, my mind goes crazy. It is like two hamsters on a wheel going in opposite directions, and they keep colliding into each other. They keep, you know, fighting with each other. Yes, you can. No, you can't. Yes, you can. No, you can't. Who do you think you are? Who don't you think you are? You know, this will happen. This will happen. It is always bad outcomes. It's always horrific. You'll go bankrupt. You'll get fired. You'll get ran over by a car. A meteorite will hit you. I'm not kidding you. I get the most bizarre thoughts going on in my head whenever I up-level. And I realized when I was walking around, taking my walk over the weekend, that it's kind of like, and I've talked about this before, it's kind of like when I'm ready to up-level my life, I go into a room. But I recognize this room because I've been here before. And it's, I think I talked about last week, the room of fear. And you know, you look around and the door to take you forward, you can't find. The door to be stuck in place and not move forward, easy to find. Right behind me, there's a knob, beautiful, the big spotlight, grab here, grab here, grab here, so you don't move forward. Because your ego doesn't want you to move forward. Your ego's job, as we've talked about, is to hold you in place, to keep you in this nice little box so you never leave the box. That way it doesn't have to worry about danger, because your ego is all about keeping you protected and out of danger. So you have to really fight through that. And for the most part, I will say I win about 90% of the time. But I will have to say, over up-leveling my business, I haven't been on the winning side. I've kind of been on the stuck hamster wheel in place because it's so out of what I normally do. It's so out of my comfort zone that I take 2 steps forward and then 6 steps back. You know, and I keep saying, you know, I'm a voracious, wrong word. I am a big journaler. I love to journal. So I was looking through my journal and it's like, this is it, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win. So I figured the only way I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna beat this hamster wheel and get out of this room I know well, because now I can see the door. I can see it, the 2 pillars that I have to walk through. And I have also told myself, if I don't walk through them now, I never will. It's done. It is time. You know, it's one of those things, I am here at this place. It is time for me to walk through this, to start up-leveling and go to the next level, both in my business and my personal business. It's time. So I'm going to publicly call myself out and say that if I am doing another up-leveling video in 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, it is up for you all to call me out and say, slug, you know, how can you be a catalyst for change if you can't do it yourself? So that will motivate me to get going. You know, I have everything in place. I developed my plan this morning before I came to work, and it was a great plan, and it was awesome, and I was ready to go with the plan. And I realized how many products and services I have developed over the years. I mean, heck, I wrote a book. You know, and I videoed last week how I really don't like it. Was it I don't like it, or it's an excuse not to move forward? And it really is. It wasn't formatted right. It wasn't professionally done. So I am redoing that. But I've got all kinds of coaching programs, workshops, vision board training that I scheduled and canceled 4 times. So I have that scheduled for, I think, June 25th. We'll mark it as I get closer. I've scheduled webinars for Facebook groups, and I'm doing one today at 3 on weight loss, and the weight loss group starts on May 1st. I have got to keep moving forward, because for me to teach you, I have to overcome my obstacles. So I have to up-level my job, my life. I have to up-level into what I really believe to be true. So when I tell you it's time for you to up-level your life, you'll know I've been there. I've been in the hole of stuckness, and I've looked for people to try to help me out. You know, and I'm a big card person too, tarot cards. So I was pulling cards. I pulled a card over the weekend and said, you know, WTF, what's wrong? And it was, sometimes you need a team. You can't do it alone. So I've enlisting you as my team to help me keep moving forward, so I can help you guys change, so I can help you guys find your up level, so you can find your path that you want. You know, what do you really desire in your life? So we can heal those shadow blocks that are holding you in place so you can keep going. So we can heal the I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm a victim, I'm a manipulator, I'm an ego, whatever it is. So moving forward, if you want to be on my 3 o'clock call, my 3 o'clock Facebook, come on back at 3 o'clock. We're going to talk about your shadow and weight loss. You know, again, I've lost 80 pounds and I'm losing 20 more now. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, it's up to you guys to call me out if I do another video like this where I can't up-level my life. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. And let me know how the horizontal view went, because I keep forgetting where the camera is, so you see me looking all around. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.